Hello everybody, Rose here. So right now, Foodie Beauty is on a live stream. It's been going on for more than 2 hours. I'm sorry there'll be no intro for this React video, but we got to jump right into this because this looks like a live stream that Foodie is going to dirty delete. So I'm not covering the whole video. I'm starting at the point where she's intoxicated and she looks like she's going off. You know how I like to do it here. Let's just get the meat and potatoes and get out of here. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to start at the point where it looks a bit interesting and let's see what we got. Let's jump into this thing right now.
I don't even care about anybody. Like, no, we're not crying over. We're not crying over him anymore. We're not crying over him anymore. I don't think I have any tears. This is good. Do I even care about him? No.
You're a big old liar. You do care about him. I seriously doubt, Chantal, that if you didn't care about him at least a little bit, you wouldn't pay for his phone bill, pay for his rent, buy him groceries, let him borrow your Costco card. I mean, why do all those things for a person if you don't care about him?
Do I hate him?
No, you don't.
Okay, remind me later, Elle, about your song. When I'm a bit more stable.
When's that?
Okay. I acted for the city girl. Okay, I'm gonna do requests after. I'm gonna do requests hour after. Right now I have to decide if I want to have that guy over.
What guy? Girl, you're in your lingerie and you're drunk. And you really want to have a guy over? I don't think that Pete would be very happy if you did.
You can't love yourself. I think I love myself. I just don't like being alone. I mean, I don't want to go to bed by myself. Every single other person is with somebody right now. Stupid.
You're wrong. I'm not with anybody, and I'm perfectly fine with that. You don't have to have someone to be happy, Chantal. You can be happy with yourself.
Big fuckface gets to sleep in fucking purple fucking bed tonight. You chose this, you fucking idiot.
You're right. He chose that life and he did not choose you. And that's why you're raging and sulking and acting ridiculous in your bedroom.
Play K-pop. Ew. Okay, no.
No, wait. Hold on. Do not slander K-pop, ma'am. No. No. K-pop is awesome. BTS is awesome. Don't you dare slander K-pop.
No, you don't like K-pop. Yeah.
For the record, I like K-pop. I'm also into Japanese rock bands and music. I think they're awesome. X-Japan, Hyde, Yoshiki, I am into all of that. Yes, I am. No shame in that.
I care about my men.
Well, they don't care about you.
It's so tragic. Such a fucking asshole. I hate it. I'm gonna ruin my whole fucking life. I know it.
You know, Chantal, considering the fact that you're sitting there and you are trying so hard to put on the act that you're mad at this man, but yet you can't keep the smile off your face, and I don't see any real tears. Anybody out there get really mad at somebody? I mean, really mad, really upset. You're ugly crying, aren't you? Your nose is all stuffed up. You can't breathe. Tears are running down your face. Your makeup is a mess. Ain't none of that going on with Miss Chantal. This is all performative.
Okay, where is he? Oh yeah, here he is.
So I guess she's texting somebody right now. This is so rude. She's doing a live stream. There are people in her chat, and she's texting on her stupid phone. Like, that can't wait till later. She can't even stay away from Natter long enough to do a live stream and text her viewers. She's texting him. Who else would she be texting tonight but Natter?
I'm not texting Natter. I'm such an asshole. I'm drunk texting somebody who probably fucking hates me right now because I'm a bitch.
Wait, what you just said. I'm drunk texting somebody that probably hates me. I wonder who that could be.
Because I fucking...
You know, why do I have a sense of deja vu watching this live stream? I'm getting flashbacks to the last time that she sat down dressed like this, drinking alcohol. I really hope that we don't see a repeat of the last time that she drank so much that she had a moment and then she got horribly sick. I really don't want to see that again.
Should I burn it down? No. Maybe I don't know. Possibly every single guy I've ever talked to on online dating. Maybe no more wine. I have a whole other bottle to drink.
Well, you don't have to drink it. I mean, a glass of wine or two is fine. You don't have to drink the whole bottle. You don't have to drink 2 bottles at a time. That's just madness. Why would you drink 2 bottles of wine? That's stupid. How old are you? You're 38 and you're consuming 2 bottles of wine? What in the world for?
I messaged her. I'm such like, why am I doing this?
Because you're an idiot. Because you make no sense.
I'm like, it looks like I'm using this person if I just message them, like, you know.
Let's tell the truth, Chantal. You're not messaging anybody except Natter. Anybody that's watched you for more than 5 minutes knows that. You're so wrapped around Natter, you can't even see straight, even with glasses on. Okay? You just can't. There is no one but Natter. You can only afford one crackhead at a time. The one that you do have takes all of your money. So you don't have the money for another dude. It's obvious that when dudes hang around you, there's money involved. There's money changing hands. There is no one else. You're not seeing anybody else. You're not meeting up with anybody else. You can drop the facade now.
I let a guy who was into foot fetish pay for my pedicure once and ghosted him. A woman should always be in charge. Do butt wine. I can't play K-pop. I hate K-pop. It puts me in a bad mood.
What has she got against K-pop? There's nothing wrong with K-pop. I like K-pop. I like all music. Maybe she just hasn't heard any good K-pop or good Japanese rock bands because they're awesome. They put on awesome shows. Big fan of Hyde, X Japan, Vamps, all that. Yoshiki, yes, talented people, entertaining people.
Scared to be lonely. Yeah, maybe he wants to be used. Yes, I'm drinking again. I don't know why.
Because you're a moron.
Never makes me feel good.
Does it make you feel good? You've already drank some wine. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not feeling good right now. You don't look happy to me. So maybe not drink?
Now I'm blocked. Like I message him when I'm drunk. Oh my god. Oh. Men use women all the time. Yeah.
That's unfair. There are women that use men all the time. It goes both ways. It's not just men out there using women. I've seen women use men too. She's taught you know what? You know what's going on right now. She's trying to text Natter. And you know that she's trying to text him because look, she's looking down at her phone and she's smiling. Anything that has to do with Natter, just the mere whisper of his name and her face just lights up like a Christmas tree. She's trying to text him right now. And you know what, Chantal? If you're trying to text him and he's not texting back, it means one of two things. Either he's busy and he can't get to the phone, or he doesn't want to talk to you. And even if he is talking to you, this is not the appropriate time to do it, ma'am, because you have a live stream going with people who paid their $5. Talk to them. They're the ones paying your bills and your rent, not Natter. He's not paying you. They are. Talk to him.
I just don't know what I want.
Okay, I want to address this comment. Jay of Cornwall says, Chantal, he smacked you in the head and has taken thousands of dollars. You're literally stuck in a financial turmoil because, doggone it, scrolling too fast, because of this transactional abuse you're allowing yourself to be subjected to. You VIBs, you guys are so twisted inside and out because of Chantal. You really are. I've said this so many times and I will say it again. She's purposely painting half a picture in front of you all because she's not showing the other half of it on purpose. Here's the real truth. Yes, he gets money from Chantal, but she gives it to him. He's not stealing it from her. She willingly, knowingly, and eagerly gives money to that man. She paints herself the victim. I'm such a victim. He takes advantage of me. That's the picture she wants everyone to see. Because as long as you guys are focused on that picture, you're not looking at the other half of it. And the other half is she's a grifter, she's a scammer, she's a liar, she is a manipulator. She said outright in Cuba that she's going to manipulate the F out of everybody and then be sweet as pie, and then you guys are going to eat it up. And you know what? She was being honest in that moment. In a rare turn of events, she was being honest. She was not lying when she said that. She wasn't putting anything on. That was the real her. And look, she said that, and you guys are proving her right. You're eating it up. You're believing her. She's the victim. He's the abusive one. They're both abusive. Chantal's gone on record to say that she's abusive too. In what way, I cannot say, but if I had to take a guess, I would have to say she's probably verbally abusive. She's certainly controlling. She's one of those people that if she does something for you, that means you owe her for life and she's not going to let you forget what she did for you. She's selfish and rotten. She's a trash bag of a female. And that's why she will always be alone, because she's not willing to do the work to improve herself, improve her life to where she can be with somebody decent. She's not decent, therefore she does not deserve a decent partner. If she got a decent partner, all she would do is run right through them and wreck and ruin their life every which way. You don't believe me? Think about what happened with Peace and think about what happened with BB. There you go.
You hate America? What? Nightblood? What? Who are you talking about? Me? Mm. Tater chips? You're fucking wasted. I think Mama Man will never message me again. I like blocked him so many times right when he was about to come over. I was like freaking out. I don't know. Sometimes I'm ready, sometimes I'm not.
This is all a fallacy. This is all a fallacy. Chantal likes to exaggerate things. When it came to the claims of SA and DV, she said outright that she exaggerated the claims. Her exaggeration of things does not stop there. I mean, clearly, when it comes to her interactions with men, she exaggerates that also. Notice that every time Chantal says that she's talking to a guy, it's not just one guy, it's several. It's always several men. She uses men to validate her being a desirable person, a person of value and worth. And the more men that are chasing her, the more worth she thinks she has, the more valuable of a female she thinks she is. Chantal, it doesn't matter if you have a million men chasing you. That is not supposed to be your worth. That is not how you value yourself as a woman. If you're putting how much you're worth based on how many men are talking to you and how many men you interact with, you got it all wrong. You could have no men chasing you and be a woman of worth. If you are a woman of worth, which you're not. You're not a woman of worth. You have no value because you've done nothing to add value to yourself. You have no self respect. You're not honest. You're not a good person. Your manners are atrocious. The way you treat people, talk to people is also atrocious. You have no sense of self awareness. You're not trustworthy. You're not sincere. No regret, no remorse. You're not a person of worth. There's nothing of value in you because you choose not to give value. You choose not to seek it out. All you care about is your nashies, the edibles, and chasing after strange, random men wherever they may be.
I get it. I'm sorry, Miss Tian. Just leave him in the past. I messaged him already. I don't know what I wanted.
And can I just go on record as saying that I seriously doubt that anybody that she is talking to, people that she's blocked more than once, would want to reach out to and talk to Chantal. I don't see that happening. I don't see her being such a valuable female that even after she blocks somebody, they would come running back.
Wine makes me ready. Liquid courage. Not good. I know. I know this is boring.
Wine does give people liquid courage, but not when it comes spewing out of your mouth on the bathroom floor because you drank too much.
I didn't starfish on my guard. Anyways, why did somebody send me? You can just see this picture someone sent me. Oh, hi.
You know, Chantal, if you want to browse the dating profiles and websites, can't you do that off camera? This is not the appropriate time to do it with paying customers.
Oh, Dee Dee said that?
Uh-oh.
Really?
Uh-oh.
Does she know that she looks like a fucking brick house? Has she seen her fupa yesterday? Have you seen? Go look at fucking Everyday Treasure's fucking thumbnail. She looks like a giant turkey. The way she's like this on the side. Give me a break.
Be careful, Chantal. Be careful talking about people's looks. Be careful, ma'am. I mean, you are someone that you're so insecure about your looks that you use a bazillion filters.
And the only reason he's at your house is because I don't want him. Because he's a fucking asshole. Okay?
No, that's not true. He's at Dee Dee's house because he was at the trap house and he decided to upgrade to Dee Dee's condo. So he's at Dee Dee's condo. And he's there not because you rejected him, because you don't want to be with him. It's because, honestly, because he can't move into the villa with you because Pete's is there. If Pete's were not there, he might live with you. But another reason why the two of you would never work out, even if you got him a place, is because the two of you, you're too much alike in all of the wrong ways. You don't get along. You got nothing in common. You're both manipulators and scammers and grifters, and you're controlling people. You can't have two narcissists in the same house. It just doesn't work. But don't try to play this game of, oh, he's there because I didn't want him. If you don't want him, then why are you paying for all his stuff, stupid? I mean, call me crazy, but if I don't want somebody, I'm sure as heck I'm not going to pay their way.
Thank you very much. Give me a break. Opposite of Slim. Excuse me. I recall you having to hold your fupa out of the way so I could eat it too.
Ew.
So don't make me call in there.
Ew, gross.
Don't make me.
Too much
Don't make me regress. Thank you.
You know, I love all the people on my channel. You guys are awesome. I know you come here for the calm reacts, but I know you don't like me to get snappy. I know you guys like the thorns behind the rose. So can I just bring them out for a minute? Can I just bring them out just for a minute? I promise, just a minute. Let me rage for just a minute. I'll be nice about it. She's over there using terms like, oh, don't make me regress. Like it was a traumatic experience. If it was so traumatic, Chantal, why'd you do it twice? One time is one time. Twice means you obviously liked it because you did it twice. Twice, ma'am. And you have a key to her condo. So how much do you guys really hate each other if you got a key to her freaking house? But please don't use that language. Painting yourself a victim, acting like you went through something intimately traumatic. You know you didn't. whatever happened, you were okay with it. You even said out loud, you said, and I quote, these were your words. You said, the only problem that I had with what happened between myself, Dee Dee, and Natter is I did not like seeing Natter and Dee Dee be intimate together. That's not a direct quote, but that's almost exactly what you said. You had no problem being intimate with her. You just did not like Natter doing stuff to Dee Dee. And that's the insecure, jealous wench in you, that you want that man all to yourself. You can't have him all to yourself. So the only way you can have him is to share him. And you're not that person. You like to share your toys.
No. You regress. I've had no problem. Exactly. Well, let's get even worse.
Oh, and I know this is kind of a side issue, but I'm just going to insert this in here while I'm thinking about it. So this one, this one, this one, this person right here. How long do we hear about her being broke? How long do we hear about her payday loans and my check is spent before I even get it? How long did we hear about that the last few days? Making a big stink over having to eat at home versus the fast food. How long did we hear about that? She's over there crying broke. And then she goes out and she spends a bunch of money on a new bong, a wig, a green haul. Okay? She did that. She did all that. So how broke are you really, Chantal? How broke are you really? And by the way, if you got money for all that, you got money for cat food and cat supplies. Don't you dare get on camera and say, I'm so hurting for money that I can't buy proper food and supplies for my pets. I have to ration out their food. Why don't you try rationing out your food? They need the food more than you do.
You're prettier than her. What the fuck ever. Thank you, bad seed. Somebody go tell her that. You're so much better than those Zuko losers. No. Well, then why does he treat me like shit? Why couldn't he have just been normal? Why couldn't he have just been nice?
You're not normal.
You know what I mean? Why couldn't he just be fucking normal?
Why
couldn't he just be nice?
Because you're not nice. When you look at Natter, Natter is basically your reflection, only in male form. He is exactly like you. And if you don't like him, that means you don't like yourself, Chantal.
So that I don't have to suffer every fucking day.
You know what? Fuck your suffering. You don't know what suffering is, woman. You have no idea. You with your 10K paycheck where you don't have to work, you don't have to go to a job. Don't talk to me about suffering. If you've got any pain in your life, it's all self-inflicted and by choice. Shut up with your suffering.
That I'm not with him because I can't be with him. Because he's rude.
You're rude too.
And he's mean.
And you're mean too.
Why does he have to be like that?
Because you are. Because, in a nutshell, because that's what you deserve. And that's what you asked for, and that's what you paid for. If you got a problem with what you paid for, you don't like it, then stop paying for it.
I am a child, Elle. Maybe I'll never grow up.
And you know what? As long as she has a YouTube channel and she's making that big money, she will never grow up. She's got that safety net of that money and that keeps her from hitting the ground and learning some life lessons and putting on her big girl panties and getting to work and getting things done. This little cushy lifestyle of hers keeps her from growing up. She relies on it way too much to get things done.
Yeah. Is that what she just did, actually? Oh. Yes, I peaked at 15. What the fuck? K-pop. That's the worst kind of music. You have the worst kind of taste in music. Don't come for me. You'll fold like a tiny puppy when I'm not kissing Pete. The other night, guys, that's how it is living with him. I don't know what it's like to live with him. I wouldn't know. Because guess what? I turned down those apartments.
You didn't turn it down. Here's what I think really happened, y'all. Here's what I think the real truth is. It's just me going by logic, because I live my life with logic and reason. Emotion takes a back seat behind logic and reason. Here's what I think happened. I think that Nader went from the trap house to the condo, and whenever you move somewhere, you want to upgrade from where you are. So he went from the trap house to a nice condo, and he's comfortable there with Dee Dee. I don't know if Dee Dee's okay with that, but she's dealing with it. But if he moves somewhere other than the condo, it's got to be someplace as good as the condo or better. So Chantal was talking about getting him a studio apartment. Why would Nader be okay going from a condo to a studio apartment? So she threw out her offer. I'll get you a studio apartment someplace cheap. You know what Nader said? No, I don't think so. I want a nice place. I'm the man. I want to live in a nice place because that's what I deserve. So she offered him a cheap place. He turned it down. He's waiting for something better or something as good as where he's at. And I don't think Chantal had the money to get him the place that he wanted. So it all fell through.
Night 5. I guess it's just been on my mind, obviously. Glow up, girl. Oh, God. I feel like I'm right there and I can't. Ah! Yes.
Girl, you're not glowing up. You're falling down. You're falling down hard. Because all of the warning signs are in front of you and you refuse to see them because you want to live the way that you want to live with absolutely no changes happening. Your channel continues to tank. Your views are dropping. The people that are your VIPs, they get sick of your crap. They come to the reaction channels. You're handing us your audience by the handfuls because you refuse to do anything other than what you do every single night. And people are getting burnt on it. They are absolutely burnt. They can't take any more. And they keep telling you that, but you don't listen. Like in your mind, as long as you have enough money to give to Nader, buy your nashies, buy your edibles, buy your fast food, you're doing okay. Newsflash, you're not doing okay. And this YouTube thing, it could disappear at any moment. This is not a train you can ride forever. Not at the rate you're going. You can't ride it forever. You might have a few more years left on YouTube, depending on how you behave, but this is not a forever thing. You keep eating that fast food, girl, pretty soon you're going to be bedbound. You're not going to be able to go anywhere. It's going to be a tragedy.
I'm going to try my hardest to move on. He looks like a fucking broccoli chicken liver anyway right now. A broccoli head, fucking chicken tendon, and a fucking Jeffrey Dahmer looking meatball, right? Right?
She says that, but there's no conviction behind her words. She doesn't really feel that way. I mean, because every time you turn around, she's texting him. She's watching his live streams, and when she turns them on, she starts to smile. I mean, don't trust her words. Trust the way she behaves. Actions speak louder than words with this one. There's a lot more truth in her actions than her words.
Oh my god. It's not about being horny. I'm not horny. I don't want to use my vibrator. Some old school rap. I'm gonna get off soon. I can, Madeline. Lisa G, shut up. I can't show. I'm not having a good time. I just want to go feel sorry for myself.
No, she doesn't. She's talking about him. She's thinking about him. You know what she wants to do? She wants to end the live stream so she can go to his channel and watch him do his live stream. That's what she wants to do. She's always using that, I'm tired, I gotta go, because she's obsessed with Natter. She's wrapped around Natter. And Chantal, something you're not getting. Just because you're obsessed with this dude doesn't mean everybody else on YouTube is obsessed with him the same way. If you find him interesting, that's on you. But we don't find him interesting. We find him boring. We find him irritating. Your little obsessions, you take pleasure in those, but we don't. We don't take pleasure in watching you get wrapped around your obsessions. We don't care to hear about them. We don't care to witness them. You need to understand that your obsessions are not interesting to anyone but you.
No, espresso, because I don't want him the way he is either. I'm sad for something I can't even fucking, that doesn't exist.
Yep.
I can't even enjoy a game right now, Anna. Like, I can't focus. I can't. I can't pretend to fucking have fun in mini butt and fucking crochet. Like, I can't. You know? I just can't. I don't give a fuck about anything. I don't give a fuck about whether it's daytime or nighttime. I don't care. No. I just want to sleep until I die. Sometimes I don't even want to get out of my bed. Like, seriously, like, I just don't even care.
That's because your life lacks meaning. When your life has no meaning, you feel empty. When you feel empty, you're reaching for things to fill the emptiness, like the alcohol, like the edibles, like the food. You feel empty inside because your life lacks meaning. You know how you find meaning? You search yourself. You do some self reflection. You gain some self awareness. You ask yourself the questions, what do I want in life? What would make me happy? Not what would make everybody else happy. And how can I please other people? What would make you happy? What would make your life meaningful? There's the key, Chantal. Your life lacks meaning. And because it does, you are empty and hollow inside, and you struggle all day long to fill the emptiness with material things, buying things on Amazon, buying endless amounts of fast food, drugs, alcohol. How many edibles have you taken? How much alcohol have you drank? How many chemicals have you done? How many things have you bought off Amazon? Has any of that filled the emptiness? No, and it never will. Because the meaning in life and what you feel inside is a spiritual thing. You're trying to use material things to fix the spiritual thing. Do you see where you're messing up? You're reaching for the wrong medication for the wrong problem.
I'm gonna sleep till I'm fucking 60. I know it's boring when I'm like this for you guys, which is why I'll get off. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna call him. I'm just gonna go be miserable.
She's a liar. As soon as this live stream's over, she's going to go call him. She's going to try to call him.
Go hang out with Curtis the fruit fly. The burn song. Now you guys are asking for Burn It Down. Alcohol is depressing. I can't pretend like I'm okay. I can't. Anything to change the mood.
Did you just see what happened? So she went from being all sulky, I can't feel better, and then she smiles. Performative. I'm sorry, even the most emotional person can't switch their emotions on and off that fast. Performative.
I can't pretend I'm okay. Burn It Down interpretive dance. Oh my god, Langella. Bitch forever. It makes it worse. Burn it to the burn song. I don't even miss him. That's not why I'm sad. Like, honestly, like, I would rather die than call him. I would rather fucking die than watch his smug fucking face, look satisfied that I caved and called him. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Yes, she is.
You can kiss my ass.
Okay, anybody's in my audience. Question. Has anybody ever known of someone who had an obsession of any sort, and that person goes from being completely enthralled and obsessed to overnight breaking the obsession? If somebody is extremely obsessed with a person, place, or thing, is it possible and is it reasonable to think that they can just turn that obsession off when they want to? Obsessions are obsessions for a reason, because there are things that you are just so enthralled by you can't break away. And everything in Chantal's life can be summed up by that one word, obsession, because everything in her life that she likes eventually becomes an obsession. And obsessions are extreme, and they are toxic, and they are damaging. Obsession is the extreme side of the scale. It means something is out of balance. And she's out of balance in every area of her life. But if there was ever a word to describe Chantal, it would be obsession.
Can't help falling in love. Oh god. I'm not gonna call him.
Not right now. Look at her smirking.
You know that guy? Never mind. Back that ass up. He's living his best life. You know, he even said that was bullshit to me. He said that, he's like, you look like you're living, you don't even look like you miss me, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, how are you counting 7 weeks? Because he's like 7 weeks. He was counting the weeks since he saw me. How would he know, like, right off the bat? When first thing he saw me, 7 weeks, he said that. And I was like, 7 weeks what? Yes, he did. But he's so mean to me. If it wasn't for that. But that's a big thing. Don't read into it. It's hard not to.
Chantal, you're stupid. He's got narcissistic qualities, and so do you. And he's a grifter and a scammer. And he knows how thirsty you are for love. And all he has to do is toss you scraps and act like he cares a little bit. And to you, that is everything. You live for those scraps. It's amazing to me, ma'am, that you're all about excess. You're all about overdoing everything. You know, you're that person that whatever it is in life, you want more, more, more. Overabundance. But yet, you're letting this dude get away with feeding you scraps of affection. You're letting that happen. You're letting him keeping you starved, and you're dealing with that. I mean, you've been dealing with that for a year. That's weird to me that you put up with that. You, the person that eats a bazillion nashies in a day because you have to have them. You'll eat 2,000 milligrams of edibles because you have to have that, but you'll be okay with scraps of emotion that mean nothing, that isn't real. But I guess that's what you get for the way you treat people. That's what you get for being abusive to people, lying people, manipulating people, cheating on your partners, Pete's and BB, hurting them, manipulating them. Maybe this is your karma. Maybe you're getting exactly what you deserve. Maybe you're getting a taste of your own medicine. Your medicine is in the form of Natter. He's giving you a taste of what you've given to other people for years.
Keep away from him. Why?
Why? You need us to tell you why?
Why is he bad? Remind me.
That right there. Somebody said, stay away from him. And she says, why? You know what that answer says to me? It says, I'm not ready to let him go. I'm not ready to leave him alone. I'm not ready to walk away. Her answer should have been, yeah, you're right. I should stay away, or I am going to stay away. But she says, why? Then she's telling everybody to remind her of why she should stay away. Why do you need reminding? Did you not live the past year? Did you not go through whatever it is you went through with him? Did you not have the fights? Why do we have to remind you to stay away from him? Why do we have to come up with reasons? He's not our problem. He's yours. How old are you that you can't figure this out? Good Lord.
Drunk and thinking about fucking fucking. What else is new? Nothing. Nothing's new. You don't think I'm sick of this? Yes. I am very sick of this.
No, you're not, because you keep going back and you keep paying. So obviously you're not that sick of it.
You don't think I want to think about something else?
Then think about something else. Anything. Golf. You know, the tennis tournament. Anything. Think about something else. Do something else. For God's sake, woman, we're over this shit.
But I don't even like. You know what? I don't know. What? He sent his sweater to someone? Ah, his ego is so fucking turn. Nobody likes you even that much. God,
Obviously you do. You're paying for his stuff.
evicted from my mind. I'm trying. Burn it down song. I can't. I'm so fucking. It's gonna depress me even more. Will it? I don't think I'm drunk enough to burn. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
And she grabs her phone. She grabs her freaking phone. Political commentator Marie? Yeah. Well, play Brick House. Okay. Somebody sent me a picture of her pupa, of Dee Dee's pupa, and was like, she's a brick house, not her orthodontist. Oh, that's so mean. I never cared about teeth. I used to kiss them. Yeah, we know. Yeah, I saw that picture where you were kissing his feet. And I'm sorry, you were enjoying that. You were thoroughly enjoying kissing his feet. You didn't look the least bit disgusted with what you're doing. You were so into it.
But he is a jerk. Like,
So
he's
are,
really mean.
so are you.
He is really, 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 really mean.
So are you.
I know all that. I know all that. Like, literally, I can't believe I bought this wig today. Literally, nobody likes him. Like, nobody. Nobody likes him in my life. Literally, nobody. And here I am, not able to get over him. I don't know why.
Because I can tell you why. Because there's nobody else that will put up with you besides Natter and Pete's. And you already ran through Pete's. You already ruined his life. And Natter is someone you can't control, and that's what intrigues you. You've actually met someone, a man, that will stand up to you and not put up with your bullshit. This intrigues you. You look at it as a challenge. For the first time in your life, somebody has challenged you, and you are determined to win. Even if it means you have to lose everything, you want to be the victor. And that's why you won't let go, because you don't want to be that person that you say to yourself, I'm losing this. I should cut my losses and walk away. No, you're like that guy at the poker table that keeps losing hand after hand after hand. But rather than admit defeat, pay what you owe, and leave, you're going to keep playing because you're hoping the next hand you're going to win. Trust me, Chantal, there's no winning hand here. You're just going to keep losing more poker chips.
My brick house. She's a brick. This is Dee Dee's song. Fuck. Making fun of my weight? Excuse me? Excuse me? Oh, and I think it's real cute that you're buying a little airy sex book. You know what? You're taking all that time to research how you can pleasure him even more, and he doesn't give a fuck. As long as you got your ass fucking crack open, he don't care.
Is that an admission that you do the backdoor action with him, Chantal? Sounds like it.
Jeffrey Dahmer, bitch.
Not that there's anything wrong with doing that. I'm just saying. It sounds like she admitted what she does with Natter.
Right.
Uh-oh. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Music. We're not doing that. Nope. Copyright. I'm not doing that.
Make a wish. It's 11, 12-year-old. Right?
Sorry, guys. I'm not getting slapped with copyright. I didn't know she was going to do that.
You idolize him and put him on this huge pedestal. He will always win until you knock his ass off.
Yep.
I know, like, he relies on me, like, supplying his ego with that. I know that. And, like, I know it looks like he's, like, not bothered. And I'm harder at hiding that than him. Like, he is so good at that.
What? You have a, you what? Did I just hear you say that you hide it more than he does? You don't hide it. We know when you're upset. You can't keep an emotion to yourself.
But him, like, he relies on, like, people feeding his ego like that. You know?
So do you.
That's all he cares about.
There's not a single thing that she has said about Natter that doesn't also apply to her. He's mean. He's abusive. He needs people to feed his ego. These are all things that apply to her too. They are perfectly matched in that way. They are matched. They are soulmates. They're soulmates from hell, but they're still soulmates.
You need a drink now? Yeah. Make a wish. It's 11, 12-year-old. Right? Here's an entire audience hanging off this every word. I wonder what he's like. He seems so relaxed at DD's and so stressed out when we would be together and like why? Like I guess
You have to ask that question. Let me answer it for you since you're too stupid to figure it out. You are very different people in a lot of ways. Obviously, he's someone that he needs someone to be submissive to him, to say, yes, Natter. He needs someone to be clean, someone who takes a shower, someone who has a clean house and will keep a clean house, someone who doesn't have obnoxious manners and chews with their mouth open and burps and farts and revels in being gross. You are not what he wants. You're not what he desires. You are an embarrassment to Natter. That's why when you went to the park, he walked way ahead of you. That was his way of saying, I'm not claiming this woman. I will never claim this woman. I don't even want to know her. I'm here because I have to be, because that's what it takes to get the money out of this one. He did it to make you happy, not because he wanted to be there with you. That was extremely obvious to anyone who saw that stream. Didi is someone that's more agreeable for his lifestyle than you, Chantal. What you've been trying to do is fit a square peg into a round hole. It just doesn't fit. He's a lot like you in bad ways, but other than those bad ways, the two of you don't fit. You'll never fit. You'll never be his woman. He'll never claim you. He'll always use you for money. But maybe you deserve that because you used other people for money. You ran through them. You wreck and ruin their life. I can't imagine the pain you put your family through, all the things you've done to them. We know about the things you did to BB and the things you did to Pete's. You are a horrible monster for the things you've done that we know about. There's probably more that we don't know. It amazes me, Chantal, that you want this man so badly. You see he's living with Dee Dee. You see that he's living in a nice, clean house. Dee Dee is someone that she puts her makeup on, she takes a shower. She's not filthy, dirty, or gross. And yet, for as much as you want to be with Natter, you will not do those simple things. Be a decent woman. Clean your house, clean yourself, brush your teeth. You won't do those things. You want him so badly, and yet you're not doing what you need to do to be at least hygienic.
Guess like because I'm just the type of like energy we have together, maybe. I don't know.
No man is ever going to accept you with your gross, disgusting, controlling, manipulative, selfish ways, Chantal. Nobody, nowhere, not even a crackhead.
He doesn't like you. I start drama. How do I start? I started in his bed. I start drama because I don't listen to him. He never listens. If we're gonna do it this way, you have to listen to me. He doesn't like that. I don't listen to him.
Right, and that's exactly why you'll never be his woman, because you don't listen. He needs someone submissive. Obviously, you're not that one, so just forget it. You try to act submissive, but that's not who you are. You're not the one for him. And you should thank your lucky stars you're not the one for him. He's not a quality male. He really isn't.
We're trauma bonded over what? Him fucking traumatizing me? I don't get it. Like, why is he trauma bonded? What the fuck is his trauma?
What's yours?
Fuck. I don't know. I don't want to give him a single thing. I know it's so not just anyway. I'm willing to use you and degrade you for money too. Yeah. Cord cutting. Oh yeah, I always forget about that. It's hot. He's like, no, it just looks like a blob. He's like, no, I saw it. It just looks like a form. It just looks like a shape. You can't see it. I'm like, yes, they've seen it. Wheelchair now? No. Did we fight? No, because I said. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna lay down.
And she's not going to lay down. What she's going to do is end the stream and try to talk to Natter. Try to call him, text him something. She's going to try and talk to Natter. We all know it. We know what's going on.
I'm not feeling particularly
Sure. Okay.
well. I'm isolating. Oh, cord cutting's a spell. Do another bonnet.
Okay, guys, she's pretty much done. And I wanted to jump on this as soon as possible. I didn't know if she would leave the live stream up or she would dirty delete in the middle. So I jumped on it, but I'm very shocked that she didn't dirty delete this one. She still might. Knowing Chantal, she's going to delete this, but I got, I think, the best part. So we're done here. Sorry for no intro, but I had to jump on this as soon as I saw her raging, knowing that she's going to get rid of it. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this react video. If you have, please like and subscribe, and please leave a comment. Thank you so much for watching, and please have a pleasant evening. Bye-bye.